Hey, fellow loves, how are you doing today? Okay, annyeonghaseyo, all that fun stuff. So, we're gonna continue with I guess at this point, the third part of this little series I have going with specifically this documentary of NUiST slash, like, my, like, how I got into them journey, and let's get into it. All the links are down below. So, I left off with the boys. The documentary is done. It's done so well, by the way. I can't say that enough, but it's done. It's left off with the boys, I believe, at their Tokyo concert, or they're in Japan, and they're having this meeting. It's at timestamp 8:40. If you guys are curious about it, and like they're in this meeting, and it's just the five of them, and like Jung Hyung is Jung sorry, Jung Hyun. Okay, sorry, Jung Hyun. Sorry, guys, I'm still learning Korean. Anyway, he's like breaking down because, as in Aaron's words, being the leader was probably most definitely weighing down on his conscience and his heart, and the fact that they weren't doing so well at the time, like this is around like 2014, 2015. The fact that they weren't doing so well was really just like Patricia was eating him alive. Actually, this was 2000. Well, Aaron said that in 2017, but that's. I guess he's like reflecting on just. I'm sure. I think maybe it was like 2016, but anyway, Aaron definitely said this in 2017 that he would cry the most. Jr. would cry the most. Which is Jung Hyun, and that just made me feel like it definitely like it saddens me, but it makes me feel closer to them because I relate to Jung Hyun so much. I also like worry a lot, and I carry a lot of stuff on my shoulders which I don't like have to. Like I don't have to like carry certain burdens on me that like, I put on myself, but I do anyways because I feel like I like to be challenged. I like to push myself to be better or the best that I can be. So I definitely relate to JR. That's why he's my bias. It's one of the reasons why he's my bias. But that right there just made me be like, oh my god, you deserve the best. You are a great leader. Please know that. Like, you're just a good person. I know. I haven't seen like Produce 101, which we'll get into in a second. But like, I don't even need to. Like, the variety shows I've seen him on, I just know. I'm like, yeah, he's the real deal. He can carry himself so well. He has both like the sweetness and then like firmness, and it's wonderful to see that in somebody, especially in the idol. Because you don't really get to know them. Like, it's not like American singers and artists where they're American artists are more open to be themselves a little bit too much sometimes, and there's fakeness around. People are fake, but they are more free to be themselves. And I believe in Korea and South Korea, especially in the idol world, they're less able to really like show who they really are. And I know, and it sucks that they that NUiST had to go through this, but it did make them stronger. And JR, we even said that he's like, I don't really have any regrets, or I don't have anything like that I would change about the past. Like, it's there, I learned from it, I'm good. That's awesome. So yeah, just had to say that one little bit. So let's move on to, oh my god, he has his head down and everything. I can't. So let's move on to Overcome. This is the first song that I've ever heard of NUiST ever. I haven't even heard of, like, I didn't even hear of Face or Action before, or Hello, before hearing Overcome. So imagine me, I'm hearing this, I'm like, oh my god, like this is a bop, like this is a hands down bop, like let's get it, like these guys can get it, okay? So and I'm like, I never heard them before, so obviously, like for me, like I had to build that trust with with anybody or anything, like including like music or an artist. Like I can't just like listen, you can't just have just, like one good song and I'm gonna love you forever. That's not how it works. Like I need to like, you need to like prove to me why I should be loyal to you. So even though this song was great, and I had it on my podcast in back in the day, I was 2015. I did not look into newest. Like I said before in previous videos talking about them. The only person that I looked up was Ren, because I was like, who is this guy in this long black hair looking fine as fuck? Like, who is this? Even then, like, it just wasn't enough for me to really like delve into it, because I noticed that the newest didn't have a lot of like stuff, like not a lot of variety shows or not a lot of like things about them at the time. Like there's no like crack videos or no like compilation videos at the time. So I was like, oh, okay, I don't know, I guess nothing there. So I'm not gonna dig like for days on these people. Like if like the information's not there, like obviously not there, then I'm not gonna like move forward. So that's my mindset. So yeah, I mean, I cannot say enough how much I love the song, but you know, at the time I was like, whatever. And then we're at the skip the song because like there's a lot of oh wait, hold up. Okay, we'll go. Okay, so we won't skip too far. So basically after Overcome, they still didn't like chart, I don't think. Which that makes me pissed off because it was a great song, but nobody really knew about them. So, you know, in South Korea, it really is like a popularity contest when it comes to with anything. It's a popularity contest with charts, but like really it is it's like even if the song is like not so good, it can still make like number one. You know, like that's like any place in the world. You know, if you have the people power, you can still be number one even if your actual product is not the best. Okay, so that was that. And then oh, Lord Jesus. And then oh no, yeah, Minhyun was talking about like the fan signings, how they were like they expected like maybe like to get like what, like was it like 50 people, but they didn't even get that or something like that. Yeah, that just makes me so. Yeah, if oh, okay, they expected maybe like 100 fans. So the limit was 100 fans, but they only cracked like 52, 70. Oh god, dude. Oh my god, that was during the Love Pain era. That hurts my heart. And then like Minhyun says, like, you know, back in the day, like 4 years ago, I thought I was gonna be, you know, like popular. I thought I was gonna be like a true like icon, like an idol. And that didn't happen, and that hurt. And I love, like, this is when I started to think like, wow, Minhyun is really he's really calm right now. Like he's very like matter of fact, like, yeah, this is what happened. Like I can already tell that like he's like a cool person. At first I was oh, this was like during Produce 101, yeah. Yeah, and jeez, dude, hurts my heart. And yeah, I didn't know how cool he was. I honestly had my doubts. I'm like, is Minhyun really that? Like, people keep like saying that they love him, but like, is he really that cool? Like, when I got into really got into newest. I know I'm bouncing around all over the place. I'm so sorry, but 2 months ago when I really got into them, I just got into newest W, so I didn't know that much about Minhyun. So I was like, who next is Minhyun? Like, who is he? I've seen him, but like, who is he really? So I seen this documentary. I was like, oh my god, dude, this is making me feel for him. But he's cool. He's cool about it. But he did express that he was really hurt during the time. So yeah, I mean, Love Pain again. Like I didn't love it. It was okay song. But I wasn't really like there for the visuals. But still, it really did like it makes me feel good that I think JR was like, oh, like we really put are all into these albums. I'm like, you know what? I believe you. I have no doubt in my mind that you guys didn't, seeing what you guys have been producing for the past like 2-3 years. I'm like, yeah, you guys are really good at least helping producing the songs. Oh my god, dude. Okay, now they're on Produce 101, and this right here, like, again, I haven't seen it, so I don't have that much to say about it, but from what I can tell, this is where their popularity spiked a lot. This is where their like nicknames came from, like Sexy Bandit for Kantangho, for Beko, Nation's Leader for JR. What did Minhyun get? Minhyun got like some, I don't know. I forget where Ren was too. Aaron wasn't on the show. Aaron was not on the show. I forget why. I think he was like, oh, was he like injured or something? Something like that. Or what? They said he was in was he in like America? I forget where. Like Aaron. Oh, okay. Here we go. All the members but Aaron participated, who had in which he has sustained a leg injury and was unable to compete. Yeah, Aaron's always getting hurt, dude. Are you okay? Like, Aaron, are you really this clumsy, dude? Okay, sorry, it's probably inappropriate to say, but like, come on, like, you were like, I think he was injured during this like past like their like last concert like run. Oh well. And he like wasn't in like part of like Bet at the dancing part because he was like injured, I think, and he couldn't do most of the dancing in that music video in Bet. So I don't know, but either way, from what I can tell, Newest crushed it. Like, people saw how amazing they were, how funny they were, how caring Ren was, how awesome Junghyun was, and of course that rap from Junghyun. Do I need to talk about it? Like, him saying like, yeah, I know you guys are, because he got a lot of hate actually before initially on the show, which I didn't realize. But yeah, people were like, oh, it's not fair you guys are up there because you are already like train, like you're almost like professionals because you've been in the game for like 4 years. So Junghyun's rap was saying like, yeah, I know you guys, you know, saying that like we failed and like we're up here and we're like treat us as if we're trainees, and you know what, yeah, it kills me too, but this is my shot and I have to take it, so let's go. I'm like, a pile. Mommy, a pile. I think that's how you say it. My heart hurts, but in a good way, but it still hurts. So, yeah, dude. Moving on, as you guys know, Minhyun was the only one that moved forward in the Produce 101 project in 101. And the rest of them did not make it. And same Minhyun, he's like really like, oh my god, dude, like he said I wanted at least one of my other members to like come with me, but they didn't. So I was like, oh my god, Minhyun has he has a heart. Like, he really has a heart. You really can't tell sometimes because he's like so like just like so like aloof, I guess. I don't know. No, he's not. It's not like he's like dumb, but like he's like. He's like cool, so it's hard to be like, are you like, how you feeling, dude? Like, how you feel about this? So that's why, you know, when he won Produce 101, he was like, yeah, like, I haven't cried like that in like years, and yeah, he's crying. It's like, oh, dude, man, yeah, that's really rough. So we're flying by. Moving on, you can tell like, these guys really love each other, like just like the most honest brotherly love you can ever imagine. So I can talk about all this stuff for hours, but I have to move on. So at this point in time, Minhyun has gone to Produce 101 or 101, and Newest W The W stands for wait, waiting for Minhyun. It's adorable. I did not know that until recently. But so they promoted. At this point, they're on like weekly idol show with the Pledis, with them and I think Pristin and the girl from Orange Caramel and the other guy. Like that whole show was funny. I like watched it twice because like it's so funny to watch. But yeah, so now News kind of making a comeback because at this point they had like Where You At and Deja Vu, and those were like, well, Where You At was a big hit. Deja Vu was not as big of a hit, but like I like Deja Vu way more than Where You At. Like I just do. And I wish I explained them with the past videos. But yeah, this documentary does a really good job of like capturing everything and like getting really great clips. I know I'm not talking about that as much as I probably should, but this done really, really well. I mean, what I've learned here is just like how these guys really care about their work. Like they really care about being artists, not just idols, but artists. So, oh my god, Becco, when he's talking about, okay, I only had dreamed of small dreams, and then he says, well, now that I've accomplished some things, this is their like first win, I think, as newest W. Now that our smaller dreams came true, we can dream of bigger dreams. I'm like, oh. So yeah, that, I mean, yeah, and then oh my god, dude, I just can't. And I'll just end with this. Oh yeah, and I think Ren is saying like, yeah, if it wasn't for my members, I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't be here. And Becca was like, yeah, you probably wouldn't. I love JR's reaction. He's like, why would you say that to him? He's being serious. I'm like, these guys are so real, and they're like, I love it. And this is the part I'm gonna end with, because this is my favorite part of the documentary is when Aaron is talking English. I love it when Aaron talks in English. I just love it. I love when people. I love Korean. I do. But when Aaron talks in Korean, something about it makes me feel like I know him. Like, and I'm not like that with every like Korean speaker. Like, I don't know, like, or like idol that speaks in English. There are plenty of them, but Aaron, for some reason, like, he sounds so familiar to me. So I'm just like, when he says like, no, honestly, I can say with confidence that we are closer than like 99% of the idols, like groups. Like we're probably the closest. I'm just like, you probably are, because most idols, not guys, girls and guys, they probably don't like each other that much because it's a when it's a job, I mean, like, and I know like it is a job to be an artist in general, not just in Korea, but like here, like how these groups are just put together just by talent and not by like chemistry or like if they actually like each other, then yeah, you're not gonna get as much of that, oh yeah, we love each other type deal, because it's manufacturally created. So it's very rare for that system to produce an actual authentic sisterly or brotherly group, or in Card's case, a family group. I don't know, because they're like, there's 2 guys and 2 girls. But yeah, so yeah, that part killed me. I'm like, oh my god, Aaron, yes. So yeah, Aaron's balling. Ryan's talking about how like I think it's like his birthday. Was it a birthday? Yeah, wait, what's this? Hold on. No, this wasn't the birthday surprise, I don't think. But still, like Ren is just like, Ren is a trip, dude. I did not know how like crazy Ren was until recently, but he's a trip and I love it. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much the end of it. It ends with the W concert, and all of them, I think Aaron is like tearing up, and they're all like, don't cry, like, what are you doing? And they like run to him, like kind of run to him, they're like, oh my god, no. Yeah, it pretty much ends with that. This this documentary was done on November 23rd, 2018. So this is before Minhyun came back. But I can say right now, like, I'm so glad Minhyun is back. I'm back with a vengeance because he is an amazing member. He is. Every time I see him, I'm just like you're so like daddy material. Like he's so daddy material. Like it's like he's tall as crap. Like, and I'm just like, oh my god, dude, like his voice, like his singing voice is sweet and it's soft and it's beautiful. It's like it is like honey voice, but like when he actually talks, it's like pretty deep. Like it's deeper than like Junghyun's even, or even like Baekho's. So I'm just like, what? Like who is this guy? Like what is going on? What's he doing to my hormones? But yeah, Junghyun's still my my bias, but Minhyun's trying to bias wreck, trying to steal me away, and Ren is too. Aaron's pretty close too. Baekho is. I saw this comment on the video. I think it was recently when they did the fan chant of Bebe. So my and it was a bloopers, not the official one, but like them like messing up and like having to restart all over again. So I saw a comment saying that I can't tell if Baekho is daddy or baby. I'm just like, yes, so true. Like sometimes he's like like just like the child of the group, and then sometimes he's like the daddy of the group. It's so weird. I'm just like, I don't know what to do with Baekho. I like him, but it's like, dude, what do I do with you? And I did see the shortlist performance of Feels, by the way. I love that song too, actually. Yeah, it's a really good song. Good job by him. Yeah, guys. So that is it for now. Glad I got that out of the way. So when I talk about newest, you all kind of know where I stand. I'm hopeful. I am. They had their first win, or first win as as a whole group with Bet. So that was amazing. And right now they're just promoting. They're going on like radio shows and variety shows. I don't know if they're gonna be on Weekly Idol again. No. They just were on Weekly Idol. I don't know if they're gonna be on Idol Room again. Idol Room with Donnie and Connie. I wish they would, but like they were just up there like 3 months ago, so I don't think they will be. But who knows? I don't know if they're. I'm not into after school, like that the after school like variety show, but maybe they'll be up there too. I don't know. If they are, I may watch it. But for now, I'm just watching so many of their the radio shows and like some of the fan sighting stuff and just doing stuff like this, spreading the word, getting to know the love community and the fandom, and talking to you guys, and just having a ball, having a good time, getting ready for KCON New York, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, so my next video is probably going to be of like, I don't know, we're talking about like individual like members perhaps, or maybe, Bet. I may talk about like just Bet. No, that's kind of boring. I don't know. I'll think about it. You guys, if you guys can, you want to ask me a question or like give us a suggestion of a video, I would not mind at all. Like, these videos are kind of pretty much for you and for me, just to like just talk and get my thoughts out in the world. And also, it is for entertainment as well. I like to entertain you guys as well. So I think I moved the background a little bit, but yeah. Thank you for watching. For real, really appreciate it. 사랑해요 and 안녕. See you guys.